Hi mommies, this is Tanya, Noor's mom. So today I'm going to show all of you that how to bathe a baby in a bathing chair. So a lot of you have asked me, to show all of you that how do we use a bathing chair, how useful it is, and how do we actually bathe a baby right from when they're born. So here I am trying to make this video to help you all. Please note that I am not going to use Noor to show this to you, or I'm not making this in real time because I haven't revealed her face to you, and neither do I have any plans to reveal her naked body on social media. So I'm going to be using this doll of hers, Fanny. I know you all have met her earlier. So I'm going to use her. I'm not going to use any water, but just will show you the technique of bathing a baby in a bathing chair. So my last post, my earlier posts do tell you about the benefits of a bathing chair. It's very easy to bathe a baby in it. It's made of mesh so that the water flows through it. Now if your baby is from say till 4 months of age, you should keep the chairs level to the last level so that it tilts more and the baby can lie down more. After 4 months you can keep it on the second level, and around 7 to 8 months when the baby sits without support, that's the time you can move it to the third level. So right now I have it on the second level because Noor is 5.5 months old. So yes, before I start, just to sort out some doubts of yours. A lot of you have asked me that how soon can we bathe a baby? You can bathe a baby right after his or her umbilical cord falls off. That is after 7 to 10 days of birth. Before that, you can sponge bath your baby. And also, some of you have asked me how often do we need to bathe your baby? So babies are humans. They're like us. Like we like to bathe every day. Babies also like to do that. It makes them fresh, energetic. And also gives them a sounder sleep. So I would advise, and I myself do that, I bathe Noor every day, even in winters. If you're living in a too cold place, like in the hills or something, then you can do it like 3-4 times a week instead of all 7 days. But I'm in Delhi, in Gurgaon, so I bathe her every day. I just make sure that the door is closed of the bathroom when I'm bathing her. So that's there. And some of them ask that some people say that you should not you should bathe the baby say once in 2 months. I mean, that's crap. Come on, do you bathe like once in 2 months? No, right? So it's your baby, you need to take care of their skin. So yes, you need to bathe them, and it's absolutely safe and it's very healthy too. So now let's see how to bathe the baby. So usually people keep their bathing chair in the bathroom, but right now for representation purposes I've put it here in the balcony for a clearer view. So you undress your baby and put her on the bathing chair like this. Baby can easily sit. Since this is a mesh, it has some elasticity. So the concern that the baby's spine is not formed yet will not be there, because the mesh will easily take the baby's shape. So if the baby goes a little down in the chair will automatically take that shape. So just place your baby here. The water should be neither too hot nor too cold, should be lukewarm, and keep all of this ready. Keep your setup ready before you get the baby here. I'm using this small small tub, and I have a mug. So when you put the baby here, just take some water in your hand and then make the baby wet. So make the baby aware that they're going to take a bath. Don't frighten them by just picking up a mug of water and pouring onto them, because that's going to be very uncomfortable for the baby. So first take a little water in your hand and make the baby aware that okay, this is going to happen now. If your baby is a little cranky, you can keep some toys here in another small tub which can attract the baby. So first thing what we'll do is we will bathe the baby's front area below the neck. So after you've just put some water on the baby, and the baby is now okay to start bathing, take a mug full of water, keep your hand here below the neck and start pouring water. Since there's mesh, the water will go down on the floor. So once you pour water, take a little soap, rub it in your hands first, make some lather, and then put it all over the baby. Make sure you cover their underarms, their private parts, their feet, two areas here, their fists and their toes. So smaller babies, they tend to keep their to make fists all the time, and they keep their toes clenched. And when we're making them wear mittens or socks, fibers tend to get accumulated in their hands. So please open them and wash it properly, and so are the toes. After you apply the soap, again take water in a mug and pour it down, neck down. Now washing the back of the baby and the back of the legs, back of the arms. So if your baby is say around 4 months of age, pick your baby up, put your hand here on the neck and put her here on your knee. So this gives baby support, but yeah, you will get wet here. So again, take water, pour it from below the neck, and same process. Take soap, put it here, and then again use the mug to wash it all off. But if your baby is 4 months older, till 1 year of age, the time when you can use a bathing chair, it's good up to 1 year. From 4 months to 1 year, you can make your baby stand like this while washing her backside, because at this age the babies want to actually stand. So it's like a fun activity for them too. So once you're done with this, we're done with all the entire lower body and also the upper body. Only the face and head is left. So now first we'll wash the face. Do not use mug to apply water on the face. Take water in your hands and put it on the baby's face. Then use soap, again make lather, and put it gently on the baby's face. Do not let it get into the eyes, but clean all areas: forehead, nose, cheeks. Two important areas here are behind the ears. A lot of dust tends to accumulate here, and even the skin residues usually, and the neck area, the folds of the babies, because the babies usually tend to drool so much milk, it gets accumulated here. So make sure you clean this properly. This is the face. Now the head. For head, just take water, put your hand here above the forehead and pour water down. So the water will automatically fall behind within the mesh while cleaning the baby's hair. So after that, you just get your baby here, give her a little support, take some shampoo and put it on your baby's head, and then again make the baby lie down and pour water like this. So this way it's very easy to wash the baby's hair. You don't need to shampoo every day. You can do it twice or thrice a week depending on your baby. Like Noor, I do it thrice a week because she sweats a lot through her head, and hair starts smelling. So I feel that it's better if I wash them. So this is how you wash the hair of the baby. So that's it. It's so simple. It's done. After you're done with it, you can just take a towel, put it in your lap, and pick up the baby, make her lie down on your lap, and fold the towel and rub her properly where she's dry, and then you can take her inside and dress her in whichever clothes you like. So that's about it. That is how you bathe a baby in a bathing chair. Trust me guys, it's the most convenient thing. Use a bathing chair. A bathing tub is too risky, and also you might have the chance that you might slip the baby, or the baby might slip from your hand because they're so tiny. So this is great. Do use it. And some people have said that it's too expensive, and you can buy a pre-loved one. A lot of websites are there. I've also made a post regarding it about pre-loved baby products. So but do invest in this. This is a must buy product. And now I've also shown you how to use a bathing chair, so it's not gonna go to waste. So I hope I've solved all your queries regarding to bathing a baby. And still, if you have any more, please DM me or put it in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.